All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a
throw to third, save. And runners at the corners to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Over the bullpen and gone. See you later. His 38th of the year. It's 5-2.
Oh, that one got in a jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
As we go to the last of the third, here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. Baz back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One down. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
Juan Soto.
Baz back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
Throw over to first.
Nope, hey.
Here goes the runner. Popped up left side to Young. Makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One down. Runner at first. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Called strike three. He scores to tie it up. 5-5 now. And now Stone Garrett. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Ripped to first, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the third out. So two down. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
James Wood.
Diaz is just one strike away. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting.
Here's Josh Bell.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Wood around third. Safe, and it's a one-run game.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Pretty much. Two outs, bases full. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. The Nationals down to their final strike. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the tying run at third. The go-ahead run was at second base. A lot of pressure, but they were able to pull it out. Nice W.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, the lefty, Sean Manaea. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. Ruiz will hit next. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Abrams headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Soto in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Clips the outside corner, and now it's even 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Foul ball there. Siri at second. McNeil at first. One gone. That's hard hit on the line. Wood makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Second baseman.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That to right. And it gets by him. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Now batting.
Juan Soto down. He's already homered here in this one.
Soto.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 9 and the Mets 1. 2 outs, nobody on. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. Soto stands at second with 2 gone. Runner goes again. And there's a hit coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's now 9-4.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Last chance for the home team. Here's Juan Soto. O'Shea, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Step off, throw to first. Soto back in on a dive. One-two now. Runner on the go. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound.
Runner takes off, swing and a tapper. Tag out at third. He can't get back in time.
Now batting.
And now it's Jose Siri. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Sends it to center, and this should be it. Makes the catch, ball game, and the Nationals even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 10-7. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler McGill. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching, because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Check swing, didn't go. 2-1. Irvin with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, no outs. Here's Pete Alonso. Runner takes off. On the ground to third. Steps on the bag for 1. On the run, throw to first. And it beats him. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now he's trying for third. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Outs and a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series. Down the left field line, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And first offering is fouled off. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they're on top. Start of the 4th. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Fly ball to right. Dives and makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
Right fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Irvin back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall, throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
We got 2 balls.
2
1
out,
strike.
space is empty. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Now the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That one out to right. Garrett sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. One out, runner at second. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Hit in the air, right field. Soto makes the ground. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting left field.
Big situation,
Next,
and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Golden opportunity right here. Hard liner. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've tied it again.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a base hit. McNeil headed home. Tag, got him. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
Can't argue too much with sending him home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen. But stellar defense prevailed that time. The tag just got him in time, and we'll play on.
One down. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, Abrams. And that's a double play to end it.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.